Hi everyone, it's Ria here with today's heart card energy. Just pulling a card that brings focus to an energy within our own heart. All these cards are reflections of our own energy, for we draw into our life the very vibration and frequency that we are, or what we need, things that we need to hear in order to open up to receive our own heart energy. So I already breathed. A card immediately fell out when I was shuffling, and it's this little guy here. And this is an outline of a heart, obviously. This is snow. It's on the beach, so this is just a perfect outline of a sandy little heart with the snow. Just looking at the image here. Alrighty, so the title of today's focal energy is Solid Ground. And it says, the power of the invisible is the solid force in your life. All physical reality manifests from the spiritual realm of thoughts and feelings. This is the foundation of all you build in solid form on earth. So this card is telling us right here, and it's symbolized by the little snow and the little stuff around it. That can be almost like your thoughts, the energy you're vibrating at, your the thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. It's all the stuff that you actually can't see that creates the so-called physical reality. So it's so important to kind of watch yourself. Like, don't fall into maybe old habits of thinking something is negative, or focusing on that which doesn't make you happy. Or maybe when you find yourself looking at something from a not such a positive perspective, maybe ask yourself why you might think badly about it, and how you can change that, how you can raise that vibration of something. Just trying to think. It could be anything. Just this pops to my mind. Say you don't like when you come off an interstate, and you know how sometimes there's homeless people that are asking for money as you come off the exit, or at a central intersection. And some people might have a negative energy about it because they've heard that that's a scam, it's a racket. Those people aren't really homeless. They're there just to kind of make money in that way. So you might have that negative thought or that negative belief, but it might not be even true. It could be just because that's what you heard, or sometimes that happens, and so you just kind of are assuming, and that makes you mad because you think people are taking advantage of those that want to help, that really do think they're homeless, and you think that there's other means, or you think they aren't using their own power to go out and get a job, or whatever it could be. So the way to maybe look at that situation differently is, regardless of why they're there, regardless of their reasoning, maybe they have a home, maybe they don't. Regardless of all that, you can't really assume stuff. You might say, well, they open up our eyes to those in need, or they open up our eyes to those that are homeless. Whether they're really homeless or they're not homeless, they open up your eyes to others and make you think, well, some people really do live that way. People really do need help. And what they're really there for is, they could be an opportunity for you to give. Like, I've heard a lot too, sometimes people will say, oh, I don't want to give. They're probably just going to buy drugs and alcohol with the money, or they're not going to even, it's not even our decision or up to us to think what they're going to do with the money. They're simply there as an opportunity for us to give of ourselves without expectation, simply to give because we're being asked to give. That might just be a different way of looking at it, and within yourself saying thank you. And what that does is it creates little thoughts of belief that are going to manifest in your life. They're going to come back in more of a solid form. Could be situation, could be an opportunity, or not an opportunity, or an opportunity loss, or because you get back kind of what it's telling you is your thoughts and your feelings are creating your physical manifestation. And that's why it's important to watch your thoughts, your beliefs, your perceptions, because what you think creates a vibration, and that's what's going to manifest in the physical form, shown by this. And obviously, everything, I believe, everything ultimately is based in love, and even the situations, thoughts that you are thinking that are a lower vibration and they produce, say, a lower vibration result in your reality, even those deep down are of love, because you can use those to generate love by saying, okay, I don't like this. How can I change it? What can I do to not produce the same effect again, or the same circumstance or the same situation? It gives you an opportunity to look and then to expand. So even the so-called bad stuff is still an opportunity to create love out of it, to create a higher expansion in awareness. And that is the foundation. Like, people think, oh, that one thought doesn't matter, or what I believe doesn't even really matter, or those thoughts that are crossing through your mind, if they're done repetitively, subconsciously, without even thinking, you're still creating your solid ground. And it's the thoughts and your emotions that create your physical reality. So even though they seem invisible, they really are creating the visibility, the physical manifestation of your reality. So today's focus is simply to remember it is the invisible, your thoughts, your feelings. They are the foundation of the world, but of your own private world. So just be aware of those thoughts, of those feelings, of your emotions. And nothing in itself is negative. Just if you catch yourself in a negative thought form, looking at something in from a negative viewpoint, just pull the reins back, say, why do I feel this way? And then try to change it into a positive feeling, a positive outlook. It could be anything. It could be a relationship. It could be something you see in the outside world that you're dissatisfied with, or someone. It could be, there's endless things. But when you are kind of keeping track and keeping rein of what you're feeling and emotions, you can work through them in order to create a more foundation that is more pleasing to you. And there it is here, all the little thoughts, and it's almost like a little cloud, because those are invisible. All the thoughts and emotions are little clouds or thoughts. You know when they have those cartoon characters in old-fashioned comics, and it shows what they're thinking. They got the little blurb, and it's a little line, and it's connecting you like a cloud. That's exactly what this little snow thing looks like. Like it's a little cloud, like it's connecting you. And it's showing you your thoughts create the solid foundation. So try to make a more conscious effort to base them in love. And not just to base them and say, oh, it's really love. Try to feel the more positive root of your thought. Not just say it, but to feel it and to mean it, and to find something that resonates with you and aligns with you, changing a situation to finding the positive that feels right within you, tuning into that heart energy. All right, guys, hopefully you get a little something out of this. And I'm just looking at it to see if there's anything else. It's so cute. I see obviously a heart, but I also see like this little face, like this little, like almost like a little beak, almost like this little tuft of feathers here, at least in the direction that I see it. Almost like a little bird. And almost like that's a tiny little eye. So I don't know if you guys get anything else from it, but I see a little, like the heart is almost sort of like a little bird or a little chick, like a little chick sort of. Chick or duckling, more of a chick or a little bird of some sort, and a little curly feather there. So it's almost like a little ducktail feather. Call me crazy, but yeah, that's what I can see that. So whatever that, if that means anything to anybody out there. But again, just kind of rein in your thoughts. Keep a check on them for today. That is the focus that the heart, your own heart, is telling you, and whatever insight that your heart is telling you. Thank you, guys. Have an awesome Saturday.